What's going on YouTube? Welcome to my YouTube channel. All right, I got this, I think it was a text from SD Bullion, so I don't know if you guys sign up and you get this as well, but they're selling their round, 1 ounce silver round at spot, and I guess spot is $24.17, so I'm trying to add this to my cart, and it wasn't working. It just spins. So I mean, it's a pretty good offer if you probably want to order some other items to get your shipping over $199, but I think their website crashed, so it's kind of a waste of time. The other thing I got today too, and I can't really show it because I don't know how to show my cell phone, but APMEX had their Beskar Bar. So APMEX does like weird stuff. They do like pre-sales, but they do it like app only, so they're like trying to encourage people just to buy stuff on their app. So here's the new Beskar Bar. I never purchased one of these, I don't think, even like 2021. I know they're a little collectible, but they do have a pretty higher premium. So, well, they did say it was app only, but here you can clearly see I could buy it. That's the 2023, a new one. So they're asking $37.26 for a wire, but I believe the app price was closer to 33 bucks. Again, this is pretty high for, I know, it's an art bar. People obviously love Star Wars and things like that. But the 2022, 2021 bars go for around 40 bucks and some change. So if you're a reseller having to pay this high of a price for it, you're not going to make any money after eBay fees and stuff. But I guess it is a cool bar, and they only made 50,000 of them. NGC does like a really weird, like graded version. So let's go to that here. Beskar Bar. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but I just thought it looked awful. Because it's like a rectangle inside of a circle. Yeah, this. Like, first of all, this, like, why are we grading this? I don't, it's a piece of bullion. But this is not your standard size NGC holder either. This is the giant one. So it's like this giant piece of plastic just to house a 1 ounce bar. And I don't know, guys, like, I think that just looks goofy. So, not sure why someone would pay that kind of a premium just for a piece of silver. Again, I realize they only made 15,000 each year, but I don't know. I just think that's weird. You're actually grading a silver bar, but to each his own, right? Some people like, nope, I want it to be in this holder. It's just that would take up a huge amount of space in your safe or wherever you keep your stuff. So anyways, while I've been talking, we're still trying to buy this piece of 960 available SD Bullion spot. So that's not working. So I guess while I'm on the internet, I want to show you some other things that I've been noticing trending. The new 2023 Morgans, they've been popping up. So I always do like searches for stuff, but now we've got pre-sale. So the new piece dollar is going to go for 230 MS70. At least that's what people are asking pre-sale. And then the 2023 Morgan, again, they're not doing different mint date or mints. It's just going to be a P. So to remind you guys, because I know it's confusing, there's a lot of info out there. There's just going to be a piece dollar P, a Morgan dollar P, uncirculated. They're going to make a proof one. And look at what these are selling for raw. And they're going to make a reverse proof one. And we don't know if they're going to be jacked up or not. I don't know why this says S. Oh, okay. So the proof is an S mint mark. So that's weird that the proof one is going to be cheaper. Oh no, that is the proof one. All right. Anyways, it's annoying. So like look, there's already 249 listings, and this thing's not even out yet. Like I think it comes out in July. So let's go to that here. US Mint. We'll just do a search, Morgan, US Mint. So I always find it interesting that the items pre-sell. I've never bought anything pre-sale So, yeah, I don't recommend it because I don't know. I don't like buying stuff. Oh, you can't get the Morgan anymore as far as pre-sale goes. So let's go to current product. So yeah, they're asking 76 bucks and they're going to make 275,000 of these. I think they made about the same of the different mint marks of the 2021s. I mean, it's been so long, I totally forgot. So the question is like, is this going to be collectible? So let's see, Morgan. Let's look up this. And let's just pop into here. We'll use SD Bullion site. Okay, that didn't help. That was just advertising. See, I hate that. It's so annoying. Okay, so the 2021, like that's the coveted one, right? Like that's the one that everyone was complaining about issues and stuff. So here they made 175,000, I think, of each of the mint marks in 2021. That's what that appears to be, and I want to say 250 for the peace dollar. So again, now, so 175, but now the new one's going to have 100,000 more. I think this is my theory, right? So granted, there's not 4 different mint marks, so it's only be one product. So this will be pretty hot for a little bit. Then as people like do the reviews and then as they come in, people are going to send them in to get graded, whatever. I don't think they'll be as expensive as the 2021s because the 2021s, well, maybe they will. So like a 2021 raw is about a couple $100, maybe 185. So for people to be asking 230 for a perfect one, that might be pretty decent for the piece. If the Morgan looks this nice, that might make sense as well because the 2021s are pretty ugly. They were like a matte finish. The proofs will probably be pretty popular, and the reverse proofs obviously will be pretty popular. But it's like insane, like how all these pre-sales pop up, and now they're like waiting to see what people are going to say about it. I think these are interesting and neat. Personally, I think if you want to purchase one that's a little bit more collectible, I would look for labels that are different. So I don't know if CAC is going to be grading these coins as well, or if the what the heck is that NGCX is going to be doing like a 10 grade. I think that would be kind of cool because there's not going to be a lot of those. There's going to be like different labels that NGC is going to be making for these, which is fine. But if you are buying the label, like I would buy the most rarest label of all. This is really weird. Look at this guy. First strike, and he like X'd out the one just to show an idea. But look, he's asking like 325. So it's going to be like a little bit of madness. That's fine. Like a lot of people are going to like, I enjoy it. I'm not a huge fan of the brand new ones, but what I do like is they do increase the collectability. They get more people in the hobby, and then people will start buying older Morgans and older peace dollars. Those are all going to go up in price as well by the summer, especially like in August after they're released and people see them at coin shops. It's going to get people excited, and then it's probably going to like die down again, and then it's going to become like, okay, it's harder to find because everybody is hoarding them, either people that resell or people that just like hoarding coins. There's a lot of you guys out there. So here's one thing that no one is talking about that I think will be interesting when it comes out. And again, no one on YouTube's talking about this, but it's something to consider. So there are some pre-sales of the Silver Eagle in a CAC. So CAC has their sticker and CAC has their actual new grading service. So I think this is interesting. And the reason why I think this is interesting, well, is first of all, the American Silver Eagle is not rare by any means. Absolutely not. I mean, it's a little rare because it's a little tougher to find. USMint's not making a ton of them, but guys, we've been down this rabbit hole before with the 2021s, type 1, type 2, COVID, they're not making enough, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I remember the P Mint Mark 2021 type 1 was going for like $200 because it was an emergency release, and now, like, dude, nobody cares. You can probably pick those up for like $50. I'm talking an mint state 70 with the green label, emergency release, blah blah. It's like, it was total scammage. Again, people got their fill, now nobody cares, and they're cheap. This, however, is going to be different. This is a brand new CAC, so think of it as like the Rattler. It kind of looks like a Rattler holder too from PCGS. Those came out in like late 80s. I think it was 86 to 89. So this is going to be interesting. First of all, CAC never has ever put a sticker or graded an American Silver Eagle before. Why? They have rules with their sticker. They only grade vintage coins. They do not put that on modern coins whatsoever. So this will be a first. And I don't know what this first delivery means or whatever, but they're accepting the mint state. So I think for $100, this is an interesting investment. Depending on how many of these they actually do, this could easily double or triple in price. So it says it's shipping July 9th because that's when CAC's going to have their act together. Again, it's a gamble, right? But at least you have something to show for it. So what's going to happen is that these pre-sales will sell out. These dealers like Bullion Shark and stuff will see how they sell, and then they're just going to jack the price up. And again, it's collectability. So like, how cool is this? How cool do you think this is? It's kind of weird, right? So I mean, look at this dude. He's asking $7.95 for the Unk, the Proof, and a burnished. It's a little psycho as far as pricing goes. But again, who knows? Like, he's the only one that's listing it. Maybe these will be worth $300. So if you guys think this is jacked up, it is what it is, right? You're really buying a label, and you're buying a label from a brand new yet old, because this guy who has this company, I forgot his name, he's super boring to listen to, but he's the guy who kind of helped start PCGS and NGC. This is his own grading company. So I think these will be pretty collectible when they come out. And if you don't believe me, I don't know if I can pull this up, but if you have ever seen a Silver Eagle in a Rattler holder, PCGS Rattler holder, they sell for insane amount of money, no matter what the grade. So I don't know if I can pull a comp here. Yeah, here, check this out. Stupid, right? This is even like a crappy grade. So it's like, well, why did this 1986, totally common, right? If you were to pick this American Silver Eagle up, you can still get them at your local coin shop or even on eBay for like $85 with the mint box, the certificate of authenticity, and the original box, and probably a nicer looking coin. So why did this sell for $600? Because PCGS just came out in 1986. They did not grade a lot of these Silver Eagles. If you don't believe me, let's go to PCGS and check out their site. This is just like weird stuff that like nobody talks about. And you can ask like your local coin shop, like, hey man, when's the last time you saw a PCGS Rattler American Silver Eagle? They'll be like, never, or once, I saw one, or they, back in the day. The reason is like, it would be dumb to send one of those in to get graded because like who really cared about it? First of all, the Silver Eagle was brand new. Dealers at the time in 1986 didn't really trust this yet because it's kind of like a commemorative coin. So this was the first year. PCGS just came out the first year, so that's why it's rare. First year that this grading company came out. There was plenty of other grading companies back then, but this is the first year this came out. First year the coin came out, and it's a proof. And it's kind of a crappy proof too. So let's look at the population count. I'm trying to find this here. All right, I'll show you guys here on the screen. 2117605. All right, so check this out. So this is where it's weird. So I put it in the PCGS registry for that number. there's 1,423 of these. Okay, that's their total population, but the part that sucks is that's not the population of a Rattler. So if you notice, just this is where PCGS kind of sucks. They don't tell you this is for a Rattler holder. You know, NGC will do it for like first strikes. PCGS will do it as well, first strike, first release, things like that. But this is the total population of that crappy PR68 grade, right? Since the coin came out, but this is not the Rattler population. That's the part that sucks. So nobody knows what the Rattler population is. All I know is that this bad boy sold for $600. If you had a PR68 and a brand new PCGS holder, you'd be happy to get $70 for it. So the fact that this sold for 600, and I've seen like the regular Unk, not the proof, the Unk sold for like $800-900. Again, it's stupid. The coin itself is whatever, but you're definitely buying the holder. You're buying numismatic history. So the question is this right here, is this numismatic history? Are you getting a bargain at $100? I don't know. It's definitely a premium involved in there, right? Because the dealer gets this coin for whatever, $35 from the US Mint, maybe $33. They send it and they get graded. They probably do a bunch of them. And how many are going to come back mint state 70? Again, who knows? But is that a good deal for this? Again, this is not a proof one. This is the Unk. But how many of these are going to exist? Or is CAC going to be like, hey, we know we're going to be popular. We're going to slam these. Like if they do 10,000 of these or 20,000 of these, it ain't going to be worth $100. Like later next year, it might be worth whatever, $55, $60. It might be a common thing like you see mint state 70 NGCs. Mint state 70 PCGS. Nobody really, I mean, there's a little bit of premium, and God forbid you get a mint state 69, you're probably going to get $45 if you're lucky. It's totally not worth it because by the time you buy the coin and the holder and you get it graded, that dealer is losing money. So what do you guys think? Is this something that you could see yourself collecting or just buying to try it out? Now, I did have good luck on, again, they always tell you buy the coin, not the holder. But I did have excellent luck on, what the heck was this one called? Flag slab. Forgot what this one was called. Yeah, this one right here. Was this it? I think this is the slab. So the flag slabs are cool. I think it was a 2023. Oh, I'm sorry. It was called dual core. Hold on. Dual core. And that's a weird freaking name. Here it is. This is cool. Okay. This made sense to me. It's actually a pretty good deal. So first of all, this holder is cool. Like the design of it is really, really cool because it's double-sided. And I bought some Unk Mint State 70s from, I believe, the same eBay seller. I don't know how he gets this label because like you and I can't get this label from NGC. So it was an NGC X10. It was not a proof. I forgot what I got him for, but I made a really, really, really nice profit on it. Like, and it was fast because of the eye appeal of the holder. I know it's weird, right? Because like the coin is worth whatever, but it's the fact that they did make a ton of these slab designs. It is a newer grade style of NGC X, which is, again, might be numismatic history later on. It might be a total flop. Who knows? But for now, people like collecting this stuff because they didn't make a ton of these. And when they have a beautiful design like this actually is a really good deal. Even though like you can get an NGC Mint State 70 probably for like 85, maybe $100. So there's definitely a premium on this. But these actual holders are beautiful. And I did a YouTube video on it too when I got it. And I was like, man, this thing's beautiful. It sold like right away. So I wasn't the only one that thought it was really eye appealing. Again, it's weird. It's not the coin. It's the actual holder. It's the fact that it's, you know, newer grade. So for you newer guys, this gets super confusing. It's like, what the heck is this dude talking about? But you just have to kind of follow the trends. Is it going to stick? Is it going to be populated on? Nobody knows. But if you were the only guy back in the day that's like, hey, let me try this brand new grading company. Let me send in this brand new coin. Because again, 1986 is when the Silver Eagle first came out. Let me see what it'll grade out for. You get this crappy grade. It's probably cost back in 1986, silver was $4. So this coin was maybe $5. Their service at the time was probably $10. So someone back in 1986 maybe put $20 into this whole coin. Look what they get for it today. Insane, right? But who would have thought that this coin would be super popular? This PCGS grading company that just came out in 1986 is the most popular. And who would have thought these old Rattler holders would have been popular, right? Like how many of these got busted out of these when silver was higher or whatever, you know, who knows? So the survivability of something, the rarity, that's what makes it worth $600. There are no listings for this. This is the last one that's sold. And even the Unk ones, which are the, you know, the very first coin, who would have thought, right? So that's my theory behind stuff like this. It's like, who is this going to be popular 20 years from now, 30 years from now, 40 years from now? Is this dual core going to be beautiful still to someone via eye appeal later on? Did they make a ton of these? So as these companies try out stuff, so like this CAC thing, right? As this company tries out, well, we know the owner of CAC is, you know, he started PCGS NGC, but is this something that's going to be very collectible? Again, it all depends on how many of these that they make. If they only make like 5,000 of these, it's going to be big bucks, right? But it's the rarity of something, right? So it's like, well, why is a 2021 Denver Mint Morgan Silver Dollar Mint State 70, which I'll show you guys here. Why is this coin like $1,000? Why? This thing was $85 when it first came out. Why is this thing $1,000? Well, this thing was jacked up when they came from the U.S. Mint. They had all kinds of issues with manufacturing. They just did a really crappy job for whatever reason. So let's look at the, let's check out the population count on a Mint State 70. I bet you it's pretty low. Actually, is there even a Mint State 70? Yeah. All right, this one's $800. So let's go on PCGS's website again. And let's put in this number here. 441832889. It's another reason why too people are weird, like they'll X that stuff out because you could add to your registry. So, okay, why is this a $900 coin? Well, there's 9,502 of them. That's actually pretty high of a number considering that this coin was originally $85. So the people that originally sold their Mint State 70s when they first came out, before they realized there was production count or issues, the 20D was going for about what? Actually, the CC was the highest Morgan because of the CC, right? Even though Carson City doesn't exist anymore as far as a mint. But these started getting more and more popular because the population count stopped going up. There was just like, there's only so many of them. So when you think about it, out of what, 175,000 coins, is that how many they made? I think I just erased that. Only 9,500 ever came back, perfect. So on these brand new 2023s, they're only making 275,000 of just one of the Unk ones. But if 200,000 of them come back Mint State 70, it probably never exceed like $180, maybe $200. Again, it depends on demand, depends on the look. So anyways, these are things to consider when you're looking to invest. And as I started the video, I still can't buy this stupid round for spot. So anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys watching. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Is this any of the stuff you're going to get? Are you going to get the modern Morgan stuff, the Peace Dollar? When you get these advertisements and you can't even buy it because their website's jacked up, does it piss you off? Things of that nature. But I appreciate you guys watching. I'll talk to you in the next one.